Hey guys, welcome back to Marketing Fundas Global. In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to remove background from any image in MS Word software. Also, I'm gonna show you how you can apply different kind of effects and artistic effects into your image. So let's get into the video without any further ado. So guys, as you can see right now, I'm in my MS Word software and I'm gonna take a blank sheet so that I can show you the things properly, right? Now, as I have already told you that I'm gonna show you how to remove background from any image in your MS Word software, right? So first we have to add an image, and I've already shown you how to add an image. First you have to go to insert tab, and insert tab you will be able to see this pictures option, and if you click on this you have two options, whether you can choose your local storage or you can add an image online, right? So let me just select it from my local storage from my PC. Let me go to download. I have downloaded few images over here. So let me do one thing. Let me add all these images so that I can apply the background removal settings in all the images, right? So that you can get a better idea at how this background removal process works. So let me just resize it a bit so that the images can fit in properly. Let me do one thing. Let me apply in this image first, right? So this is the image. Now the tools which I'm going to use is in image format. When let me show you just right now I'm in home tab, but as soon as I click on the images, I'll be redirected to picture format, as I've already told you in my previous videos, right? So this is the picture format, and I'm gonna use this remove background option and these adjust options in this particular video. So I'm gonna explain you all these settings basically, right? So let's start with remove background. So the image is already selected. Now just hit the remove background button, and now the process is started. Now as you can see, MS Word has selected the background, right? It is not removed yet, but it selected the background, that what will be removed. It is already telling you, right? Now, as you can see, this part of the image has been not selected. So we have to select this part manually. And how we can do this? We have to click on this plus icon, and it says mark areas to keep, and it says mark areas to remove, right? So I'll be clicking on this and I'll be selecting the t-shirt area so that I can keep this area, right? Because the t-shirt is also selected and the hand of the part of this hand is also selected. So I have to remove this. Basically, I want to keep this area, right? So I'll be selecting like this. I'm doing roughly because I don't want to take so much time here. And this image is a bit high quality, that's why it is taking a bit more time, as you can see here, right? Now let me just select it properly so that I can show you. I'm just doing it roughly, as you can see here. I'm not doing it properly. Now again let me select this area, because the area has been not selected properly. Let me just, yeah, now it's, now as you can see, the almost the area has been removed. Now let me just do, oh shit, I've selected the middle area, but yeah, it will work like this, right? But uh it has removed, basically it has keep the area which I want to remove as well. So for that I have to click on this mark areas to remove. So I'll be marking this area to remove, and this is also, I'm doing it a bit roughly so that I can do it a bit fast and don't take so much time, right? So that's how you have to mark the areas which you want to keep, and you have to mark the areas which you want to remove, right? Once you are done, although the hand is not perfectly done, but yeah, it is taking time, that's why I'm not doing it. Then once everything is done, just click on keep changes, and that's how you remove your background from any image in MS Word, right? And you can apply in any image which you want. Let me just do apply in this image as well. Just click on background, remove background. Now it is performing also. As you can see here, the area which is keeping this is this. So sometimes you have to do it the things manually because the software doesn't work that much accurately, but yeah, it can get the work done, right? I hope you understood. Then now as you can see here, the background has been removed. Now I'm just gonna show you the adjustment options here. So let me just select this image. This is looking good. Now if I click on corrections, you'll get different kind of filters over here, right? So these are basically to sharpen and soften your image, and these are basically to increase the brightness and the contrast of your image. As you can see here, you'll be able to see the data as well, that in this particular effect there's 40 minus 40% brightness and minus 40% contrast, right? And here this is plus 40% brightness and plus 40% contrast. So you can choose according to your preference, whichever you want, right? Otherwise you can just click on this picture correction option so that you can get some extra, or you can say advanced options. You can do it all the things manually according to your reference. Those were the presets, and the origin, basically the real editing you can do here, right? Now I hope you understood the correction. Now let's use color option. Color option basically gives you a kind of tint to your images, whichever color tint you want, you can just add into your image. You just have to click on this color option, and these are the options basically. Here you can increase or decrease the saturation. Here you can give some extra color tone to your image, as you can see here, right? So basically what is doing, it is increasing the temperature of your image. As you can see here, it is showing that temperature 70 to 100K. Then temperature, if I'm just hovering my cursor over here, now it is showing temperature 8800K. Then temperature 112,000K. So that's how this is color tone. Now the tint of colors are here. You can basically, it is showing that recolor, basically the name they have given is recolor to this option, right? So you can give a tint of any color you want, as you can see here, right? Let's say if I'm applying this grayish, basically the greenish color, right? It will be looking like this. Now let me go back to image format, click again. Then we have, I do like although this one basically because people use this gray kind of tint very frequent, right? Then if I click on again, we do have 3 advanced options, more variants. Basically you can get any variant you want. This is totally up to you, right? Any color you want, right? I'm just hovering my cursor over here, and the effect has been applied. Then we have more colors option. Basically if you need any specific color or you have the color code, you can apply that code here, right? Then we have set transparent color. What is this set transparent color? Let me show you once. So this is the images right now selected, but here we don't have any color. So I'll be applying the color in this option. Let me just select the image. This image has been selected. Now let me go back to color option. Now set transparent color. I'm clicking on this option. Now wherever I click, as you can see, the cursor design is changed. Now this is set to basically the set transparent color option, right? Now in which color I click, the color, that particular color will be transparent. Basically the color will be removed, right? As you can see, this is the background color, and if I click here, we'll be able to see that that particular color which I've selected is removed now, right? And if I press Ctrl Z and show you again, set transparent color, and this time I'm clicking on this kind of grayish which is in this film, right? And as you can see, that black and grayish color has been removed from this image. So that's how this set transparent color option works. Then we have this picture color option. What is this picture color option? Basically you have this advanced option where you can set, or where you can design the color of your image according to your preference, right? So basically these all are advanced options. So I hope you understood. Then after this color option, we have this artistic effect. Artistic effect basically gives you an artistic design to your image. Let's say I have this example image over here, right? Now if I want to apply any artistic effect here, I have to just go to in this option, and these are the preset options which I can use, right? As you can see, these kind of artistic effects you can get. Personally, I love this one, this sketch kind of artistic effect, right? Then we have this pencil sketch. Basically, this one is pencil grayscale, right? Then we have these pastel options, plastic wrap. Then what is the name of this effect? I can even spell it. Then we have this texturizer and cement option. So kind of options are available here, so you can choose from any one of them. Otherwise you can click on this artistic effect option and you get these kind of option. You can apply 3D effect, you can apply 3D rotation effect, soft edge glow. So basically these options are available here and you can create your own effect, right? And if I click on this artistic effect, you get these options over here, right? So basically you can apply any preset and you can edit that particular preset according to yourself, right? Then after artistic effect, we have a very useful option which is compress pictures. Because sometimes when we create any document and we apply or add 3-4 images into our document, so sometimes the size of the file, basically the doc file, gets too higher. So that's where this option comes in, where you can compress the images of your size, basically where you can compress the size of your images so that you can send your document through email, or you can submit the document wherever you want, right? So this is very useful option, compress image. Basically you just have to select any image. Let's say I'm selecting this image, right? And I'm clicking on this compress picture option. Now this kind of dialog box will be appeared in front of you. It is asking that apply only to this image. Yes. Otherwise, if you want to apply the compression to all the images in the document, you can uncheck this box. Then second, we have delete cropped areas of picture. So we have it cropped in this image, but if let's say, let me cancel this, and let's say I'm cropping, let me just crop the image. Let's say I'm cropping the image, right? This is the image I'm cropping. So this is the waste area which is still attached in the document. So what this compress picture option does, let me select the image, go to. So what this this option does, basically it will delete the cropped areas from your picture. So yes, absolutely, check this box. Then it is asking that what type of resolution you want. So this is the default option you can choose. Otherwise you can choose email. Basically if you want to send this document through email, then you can select this. Otherwise web, print, HD. So totally up to you, right? I'm going with the default version, right? Default resolution option. Just click on OK and it will resize, or basically the compress the image which you have selected, right? So that's how this option works. You don't have to do anything extra here. Then we have this change picture option. Let's say you want to change this picture. Basically this will help you to swap the image, right? So from where you can swap, this image from your local storage. Otherwise you can go with your online option as well. Then we have the third option, that is from icon. So basically you can swap the image with any icon which is available in MS Word, right? It is getting loaded. So you can use any icon. Let's say I'm selecting this one, and if I click insert, the image will be swapped, as you can see here, right? That's all. Let me press Ctrl Z, go back to image format. We have the third option, which is from clipboard. Clipboard is basically if you copy the image, it will be added into the clipboard, right? But we haven't copied any image, that's why it is not showing here from clipboard, right? If I go to my file manager, in download option, I have multiple images. For example, I select this image. Let me select this real one, right? And if I just copy the image from here. This is the option. This is Windows 11. So I've just copied the image, which means it has been saved or added into my clipboard. Now if I go to this change picture option, still it is not showing. Then you have to do one thing. You just have to open the image, then you have to copy it, right? Now here press the right click, copy the image. Now if I go to my Word, MS Word, now if I click on this, now you will be able to see change basically from clipboard option, right? And if I click on this, the image will be swapped from the image which I have copied, right? So that's how this clipboard option works. Then we have reset pictures. Reset picture is basically the things or the effects you have applied will be reset to the older version. Basically it will make your image as it was earlier, right? If I click on this, you'll be able to see that the effects which I have applied are removed. And if I click on this drop down icon, we have these two options, basically reset picture or reset picture and size as well, right? So we haven't changed the size of this image, but if I click on this, it will just reset the picture and the size doesn't matter here because we haven't changed the size, right? So that's how these adjust and background remove option works. I hope you understood. I hope you learned from this video, and if you do so, please hit that subscribe and like button. Also don't forget to hit the share button and share this video, share this MS Word course with your needy friends and family, and I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.